Have you ever pondered the depth of the relationship that exists between humans and animals? A thought-provoking question that unearths a myriad of emotions, doesn't it? We're not simply talking about the bond between a person and their beloved pet. No, we're delving into something far deeper, more profound, and often more unexpected. The connection between humans and animals is ancient, dating back to the time when our ancestors shared this earth with mammoth beasts. Over the course of thousands of years, this relationship has evolved, taking on various forms, from dependence for survival to companionship, and yes, even to extraordinary friendships. But what if I told you that these friendships aren't just limited to our domesticated companions? That's right. The realm of human-animal friendships extends far beyond the bonds we share with our cats and dogs. It reaches into the wild, crossing boundaries that one might think insurmountable. Picture this: a man and a lion, not in a predator-prey dynamic, but in a bond of mutual respect and affection. It seems like a plot straight out of a Hollywood movie, doesn't it? Yet such friendships aren't merely figments of our imagination. They exist, defying norms and challenging our perceptions of the animal kingdom. Or consider a woman and a crow. An odd pairing, you might think, but when we look past our initial assumptions, we find a relationship that is as deep and meaningful as any other. A relationship built on trust, understanding, and a shared connection that transcends species. These unexpected friendships between humans and animals are not just heartwarming tales. They're a testament to the potential for love and friendship that exists in all beings, regardless of our differences. They remind us that bonds can be formed in the most unexpected of places and between the most unlikely of companions. These remarkable stories make us question the boundaries of friendship and love, don't they? So sit back and join us as we explore these amazing tales of human-animal friendships that will surely tug at your heartstrings. Imagine being best friends with a lion, the king of the jungle. Sounds unbelievable, right? Yet, this is the reality for Kevin Richardson, a South African animal behaviorist who has managed to form a unique and deep bond with these majestic creatures. Kevin, often dubbed the Lion Whisperer, has been working with wild lions for over 2 decades, developing an understanding and a connection that most would deem impossible. In the heart of the African savanna, Kevin spends his days not observing the lions from a distance, but interacting with them, up close and personal. He walks with them, plays with them, even sleeps near them, an unimaginable scenario for most of us. It's a sight that truly challenges the conventional wisdom about these powerful predators. Kevin's relationship with these lions isn't built on fear or domination. It's built on trust, respect, and a deep understanding of their behavior. He explains that every lion has a unique personality, just like us humans. Some are playful, some are shy, and some are more aggressive, but they all respond to the love and respect they are given. One might wonder how Kevin manages to stay safe around these dangerous animals. He attributes his safety to his ability to read their body language and understand their moods. He knows when to approach them, when to play, and when to give them their space. It's a delicate dance, a balance that he has mastered over the years. This extraordinary friendship between man and beast shows us that even the most fearsome creatures can form deep, emotional connections. It teaches us that friendship knows no boundaries, no species. It's about understanding, respect, and love. Kevin's story is not just about his friendship with lions, it's about challenging our perceptions, breaking down barriers, and fostering a deeper appreciation for these magnificent creatures. It's about coexistence, about learning to live alongside the wild, and recognizing the inherent value of all life. A friendship that defies the laws of nature indeed. From the king of the jungle to a common crow, friendships know no bounds. Now, let's take a journey from the savannas of Africa to the backyards of suburbia, where an unlikely friendship blossomed between a little girl and a crow. The story begins with a young girl, her heart as open as a clear blue sky, who found a wounded crow in her backyard. Against all odds, she nurtured it back to health, feeding it and caring for it until the crow was strong enough to fly again. But instead of disappearing into the horizon, the crow decided to stick around, drawn to the little girl's kindness. Now, crows are known to be intelligent creatures, but the bond that formed between this crow and the little girl was something extraordinary. It was as if the crow understood the kindness it had been shown and wanted to reciprocate. And so, a unique ritual began. The crow would fly off, only to return with shiny trinkets, small tokens of appreciation that it would leave for the little girl. From colorful buttons to shiny pebbles and even lost earrings, the crow seemed to have a knack for finding and retrieving shiny objects, presenting them to the girl like precious treasures. This unusual friendship caught the attention of neighbors and friends who were all amazed by the crow's behavior. It seemed as though the crow was not just returning the favor, but also showing a level of empathy and understanding not often associated with such creatures. This story serves as a testament to the power of kindness and the surprising bonds it can create. It's a reminder that friendships can develop in the most unexpected places and between the most unlikely of companions. We often underestimate the intelligence and emotional capacity of animals, especially those we consider common or ordinary. But as this story shows us, even a common crow can form a deep, meaningful connection with a human when shown a bit of kindness. A simple act of kindness can lead to the most unexpected friendships, can it? Indeed, it can and it does, even in the most unexpected corners of our world. What happens when a solitary man finds companionship in an unlikely friend, an elephant? In the lush, verdant forests of Thailand, a hermit called Piang made his home. He was a man of few words, choosing to live in harmony with nature, away from the hustle and bustle of human civilization. One day, a chance encounter with a wild elephant changed everything. The elephant, whom Piang named Tongdeng, was an imposing creature. He stood tall, his skin rough and wrinkled with age. Yet there was a gentleness in his eyes that spoke volumes. Tongdeng was initially wary of Piang, but the hermit's kindness won him over. Piang would share his meals with Tongdeng, and in return, the elephant would guard Piang's humble abode. Over time, the bond between Piang and Tongdeng deepened. They spent countless days together exploring the forest, foraging for food, and simply enjoying each other's company. Tongdeng became more than a friend to Piang. He was a companion, a confidant, a part of his life as much as the trees and the birds were. When Piang fell ill, Tongdeng stayed by his side, refusing to leave. The elephant would gently touch Piang with his trunk, as if trying to comfort the ailing man. Tongdeng's eyes held a deep sadness, a silent understanding of the inevitable. Piang passed away one quiet morning with Tongdeng by his side. The elephant stood guard over his friend's body, his mournful trumpeting echoing through the forest. He refused to leave Piang's side, showing signs of deep mourning. Tongdeng's grief was a poignant display of the profound bond he had shared with Piang. Their story is a testament to the depth of friendship that can form between man and beast. It's a tale that transcends the boundaries of species, reminding us of the universal language of love, compassion, and companionship. It's a story that, despite its sadness, fills us with hope and wonder, a poignant testament to the depth of bonds that can form between man and beast. These stories make us wonder, what is the essence of these extraordinary friendships? In the tales we've shared, we've seen bonds that transcend species, breaking down barriers that we often assume are insurmountable. From the unseen bonds to the companionship of a crow, the lion's best friend, and the unique friendship between an elephant and a hermit. Each story is a testament to the incredible depth and range of emotions that animals are capable of experiencing. It's easy to dismiss these accounts as anomalies, but the emotional depth and range of these bonds are truly astounding. They remind us that animals are not merely instinct-driven creatures, but sentient beings with their unique personalities and a profound capacity for love, empathy, and connection. They show us that animals, much like humans, have the capacity to form deep emotional bonds not just with their own kind, but with creatures vastly different from them. These extraordinary friendships also challenge our understanding of what it means to be a friend. They show us that friendship is not limited to our own species, and it's not about common language or shared experiences. It's about a connection that goes beyond the surface, a bond that's built on mutual respect, understanding, and a shared sense of companionship. These bonds also carry important implications for our interactions with the animal kingdom. They remind us that animals are not just creatures to be dominated or controlled, but fellow beings deserving of our respect and understanding. They challenge us to rethink our relationships with animals, urging us to approach them not as lesser beings but as equals, capable of experiencing the same range of emotions as we do. The essence of these friendships, then, lies not in the species of the creatures involved, but in the emotional connection they share. It's a reminder that at the core of every friendship, whether between humans or between a human and an animal, lies a shared capacity for love, empathy, and mutual respect. In the end, it's not about being human or animal, but about the ability to love, understand, and respect one another.